Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. A rare late night post from Road to Ruta. We have missile strikes, retaliation from Iran, a mess going on. This is a warning to everybody who thinks that gold or cryptos or the safe type assets will do well in this type of situation. Um, if you followed the Road to Ruta for a while, you know 100% manipulation. As a matter of fact, this is the time that those type of assets will not do well, will not be allowed to do well. So what do? You don't know where the stock market's going to go because all the fundamentals are out the window with manipulation. You don't know where the bond market's going, all the fundamentals out the window. You don't know where gold and silver are going, all the fundamentals out the window. 300 to 1 paper contracts being traded for every 1 ounce of silver out there. So what do? There's only one thing left to do. Hang on to your assets. If they're not in your possession, you will lose them. I don't know which way the market's going to go. I think the futures are down 400 on the Dow. Will that be allowed to stand? What does it take to rig the Dow higher? A click of a mouse by the guy who was the mouse clicker at Goldman Sachs. Anyway, here's the latest. Iran retaliates against U.S. and missile attack on Iraq bases. Now, they shot it. It's interesting because they shot at Iraq bases, but not the close one where all the Americans were. There wasn't an American base. It was American stations in Iraq bases. So I think Iran wanted to poke back a little bit, but didn't want to poke back too much. I don't know what Trump's going to do. All depends on what's going on with the bad guy battles. The risk for gold and silver comic stuff is that they declare a force majeure and just say, oh, because there's war, nothing counts. Oil is going off the charts. Oil is just as rigged as everything else. Don't think oil is going to go up if they blow up every oil tanker in the Strait of Hormuz. Don't think the price of oil is going anywhere. It might if they choose to click the mouse and put it there. 15 rockets fired at bases in Iran from Iranian territory. That's a big deal because it came from the country. Usually it's like within Iraq or within the country that they're setting up their terrorist stuff. So I don't think any U.S. civilians were, or U.S. military were hit, or civilians. I think if they were killed in this attack, Trump wouldn't say anything about it. Don't give the Iranians a satisfaction. And, you know, you don't know who's trying to trigger World War III. World War III will be ugly. It will be the final war. So hopefully cooler heads will prevail. Great article. Great end to this article. So Zero Hedge says, markets in turmoil. Gold and oil spike as stocks, bonds, yields plunge after an Iranian attack. Just when you thought it was safe to buy the most expensive, most complacent stock market rally in the world. There's a great graph of fear and greed. Look at that. That is just off the charts right here. Iran begins retaliation against American, killing Soleimani. Dow futures down 400 points. Now, what could stop that from falling? How about this? Click of a mouse. That's all it takes. Gold soars above $1,600. WTI was erupted at $65. Treasury yields are plunging. Bitcoin is bid. Oh my God, everything's reacting the way it should. What does that mean? The VIX are exploding higher. What does that mean? Steam Ocean, time to get on the phone. This is it's so true. Right now, Steve Mnuchin is calling all his guys, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs. He was at Goldman Sachs, head of IT for Goldman Sachs, and telling all the computer riggers at the Exchange Stabilization Fund, the New York Fed, he's probably going to say, hey, let's let it go a little bit, and then we'll slam everybody out. Click of a mouse. That's what our markets are. Click of a mouse. The only way to survive it is assets in your own possession. If you don't hold your gold and silver, you got nothing. You don't hold your cryptos. Dick Allgaier got his crypto back. I don't think they actually found his crypto. But to keep him happy, because he's got a YouTube channel, I think they gave him some crypto. But here's the thing. He lost his private keys, right? Or he lost his ability to log in. But the company was able to log into his wallet. Is that a safe wallet? If the company can get into his wallet, can't anybody get into his wallet? If you don't hold your keys, you don't have any crypto at all. If you're the only one who has access to your private key, Dick didn't have access to his private key. And apparently this company did. Who would hold a wallet where the company who has the wallet has access to your private key or can get your password? That's third-party trust. You don't need any of that third-party liability. All third parties are going down. So that wallet he was using, blockchain.com, either they gave him the Bitcoin that he lost and said, oh, yeah, we got you covered, or their wallet is not secure at all because he lost the ability to log into it. I don't know. Keep that in mind. Really interesting tomorrow what's going to go on in the repo. Remember, the Fed has to rig all markets to keep the short-term interest rates down. That's what this repo is all about. I found the list of all the participants in the repo. It's all the big banks. Those are the only people who can't put money into this repo market. It's not that they can't. Regulations changed a little, but they don't trust the third-party risk. They don't trust the other banks. Who would trust Deutsche Bank even overnight? The world's largest criminal bank who's under investigation. Remember, they did a surprise raid on Deutsche Bank the same time that they charged JP Morgan gold and silver traders with the RICO charges. This is the good guys going after the bad guys at the same time when the repo market blew up. This is a coordinated takedown. It's going to continue. It's going to continue. If you have money anywhere outside of your control, any assets outside of your control, your personal control, it will be gone. I can't tell you what day, but it will be gone. This was the end game all along. Run the system as long and hard as possible, soaking up all the benefits from unbacked fiat money. Build your military, your roads, your bridges, your houses, and then blow it all up. Blow it all up. Every single third-party risk is going to be gone. So hang on tight. Will this spark it? I don't know. How long have they been dangling this Iran in front of us? Did Trump just pull the final trigger for the derivative bomb? Perhaps. If the oil market keeps going up, who knows what's going to happen to all those derivatives? Oil is the largest traded commodity on planet Earth. That's why it's so important that they rig the markets. That's why all the oil traders have so much power. Lindsey Williams talks about them. Those are the people who control the earth. What's going to happen if the oil derivatives blow sideways? I don't know. We'll find out. Maybe. Unless Steve Mnuchin can get all his buddies to click that mouse at the same time. They're all going to click at the same time. They're going to say, 1, 2, 3, click. Every commodity right now. They say, okay, we're going to let silver run up to $20, then we're going to slam it down to 15. We're going to let oil run up to $80, then we're going to slam it down to 40. On this date, at this time, we're all going to click our mouse. That's how free markets work these days. It's sad and it's depressing. I'm working on a 2020 special report. And hopefully will be out on Friday for the private road members at Road to Ruta. If you would like to join the Road to Ruta, get all the inside scoop, including the repo stuff, click subscribe today and join. It costs $2.99 for a full year. And you get a silver Road to Ruta coin and a Veritasium token on a paper wallet mailed directly to your front door. This is the only way you can get your Road to Ruta coin. There's Ruta jumping up and down on a silver brick road. The cave in the Grand Canyon with the gold. Each is individually numbered, double stamped with luster. The best coin ever made. Maybe the American Eagle's better. No, this is better. This coin will go down in history. If the Road to Ruta theory is correct, which I think it is, this coin will go down in history, and there aren't that many out there. So join the Road to Ruda today. Go to roadtoruda.com, hit subscribe today, and you're in. This is Bix Weir, roadtoruda.com. Talk to you later.